This is an $8 flash sale, designed for fast shoppers who know what they want and are ready to skip the line. Here's how it works. To make a purchase, simply comment the item number when it appears on screen. That's it. This is your personal shopping experience, brought to you live, right from the comfort of your home. We accept all major credit and debit cards, and our team is standing by to process your orders quickly and securely. Thank you for choosing I Got Your Bling. Here's a first of the bling starts now. It's the Kelli Caro Show, and she's coming in all the way live.
Hello, hello, hello. Thank you guys for coming on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's your girl, Kel, and y'all know what it is. I'm coming in all the way live from the San Francisco Bay Area right here on my Facebook page 6 days a week, Mondays and Wednesdays at 6 o'clock p.m., Tuesdays and Thursdays at 10 a.m., Saturday morning at 8 a.m. and Sunday evening at 8 p.m. respectively. So come on into the show. Thank you very much for joining. We appreciate you guys. All I can tell you is we are here in the building and I'm feeling myself, all right? So thank y'all for coming in. I can't wait to show you some of these goodies I have. I appreciate you so much. And that's right, Tim, all the way live, all the way live. We have so much in store for you this week. We want to make certain that we mention right up front. We don't want you to forget our cachet line is dropping on Thursday, okay? Our cachet line is dropping on Thursday. So if you run over to my page, you'll see a post. All you have to do on Thursday is click that link inside the comments. That will take you directly to my page, and customers get first choice, okay? Customers get first choice. Consultants can't even purchase on that Thursday, but customers can. So you want to go in, you want to purchase whatever you want from my cachet line. Remember, those are the items that are 18 karat gold, rhodium free, stainless steel. So you're going to have your beautiful, beautiful selections at an elevated level. And also, of course, the price will be higher. So make certain that you go over and take a look at your choices there. Pick your goodies right there on the page. Don't worry, if you're shopping under my link, I still get credit for it. So we want you guys to make sure that you have added on Thursday, okay? All right. Other than that, we want you guys to shop, like, and follow us here on this show. We have some good things to show you this morning. Fantastic things. Let me correct that. Fantastic things from I Got Your Bling, because I'm bringing the bling this morning, all right? I'm bringing the bling. So follow, like, shop, and subscribe. If you're on our business page, comment right there. If you're on our YouTube page, you can comment right there. We're going to get your comments. We can catch them either way that they come into us. So thank you very much for joining us this morning. We appreciate you. Listen, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get this show on the road. Of course, you guys know whatever I'm wearing is always item number 300. So this is a quick flash sale. So we will just be showing all items this morning. We won't have any games or any Little Johnny, but we're going to get it in either way it goes. Y'all already know we related to Little Johnny anyway, so you're going to get some comedy, all right? Oh, you're going to get some comedy. All right, so here we are. This is item number 300. This is the earring that I am wearing. Just a pop of orange, just to pick up on the orange that you see here in my top. This is item number 300. It has that blue turquoise stone in there. That is item number 300. Item number 300. All right. So if you like that, go ahead and comment. Item number 300. All righty. We got that for your liking. So thank you so much. We do appreciate you for coming on in and sitting with us on today. It's always an incredible feeling to see you guys in the building. And we're going to do the doggone thing, all right? So come on in, come on in. All right, let us get this show on the road. So our first item up is going to be item number 4145. 4145. And as you come in, go on ahead and say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending upon where you are broadcasting from, because we know everybody has different time slots around here, okay? So thank you so much. All right, the first item up is 4145. 4145. It is a two-piece set. These are your complimentary earrings. This is your beautiful medallion. You have that beautiful cross. So let us get that available for you. And this one actually has a bracelet debuting with it. 4145. So, so beautiful. Here that is up close. And we have a beautiful stretch bracelet to boot. This bracelet is stretchy, and you can see it has a lot of different opacities in the beads that you see on here. Some pearls, some with a overlay, silver pearls, super cute. This is set 4145. 4145. All right. And this cross can be choked just a little bit, not a lot, but you can get it a little shorter. It depends on your neck. So if you have a fuller neck, then you may get a little bit less hang time out of it, okay? I do have it on the extender right now as I'm showing it to you. So keep that in mind. And good what was I trying to say? Rolled coil. I'm trying to get it out. It's a rolled coil chain. Rolled coil chain. Okay. So that is 4145. 4145. That is your two-piece set. Next up, we have our initial necklaces. And this one is 4146. 4146. And on this beauty here, this one has an initial. Okay, so whatever your initial is, you can get it where your initial fits in. Oh, no, I'm sorry. This is not the initial. This is a smaller cross. This is a smaller cross. This is your blinged out cross. So you have just small rhinestones in that cross. 4146. 4146. And there is that cross up front. And that is 4146. 4146. I have no idea what I am going to put in that kitchen today. Because, I was going to kind of let King James over here have at it. But I think I'm going to have to do something because I got to feed him. I got to feed him. So I think I still haven't made my seafood boil. Or bake, I should say. I still haven't done that. So I really need to do that. Because I don't want my corn to get old. Everything else is frozen, so it doesn't matter. This is your next one, 4147. 4147. What are you fixing? I know you got some smothered something coming out of that kitchen. Don't try and be funny. I already know you eating good. 4147. These are your complimentary earrings. Now, this is one of the initial necklaces. This one is just the white initial. Now, I'm showing initial A, okay? But I do have other initials. So if you're interested in that, that is initial A. All you need to do is let me know what your initial is, and I will let you know if I have them. But that is the initial A. The initial A. And that is on a very dainty chain. So if you want that, let me know. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good evening. Melissa, how are you? Thank you for coming on. 4147. 4147, and that is the white, okay? It's considered white initial A, but we have other initials. So that is the white initial A. And the reason why we're saying white is because those are the white or clear rhinestones, okay? 4147 for that one. 4147. 4147. I hope you're having a good day. Fried fish, chicken strips, fries, and corn nuggets. Okie dokie, artichoke. You about to do the doggone thing. See, that's what I'm trying to say. Going ham with it. Going ham with it. That is for real food. I'm gonna have to tell King Tut over here. Oh, excuse me, not King Tut. What's his name? What he said his name was? King James. King James, you in the kitchen? Tim said, you said and then you answered. He said but then he answered. Cachet is releasing on Thursday. Cachet is releasing on Thursday. So come on to my page, click on the link, and because I attended convention, and because I was one of the convention attendees, all my customers get the ability to shop the Cachet line on Thursday. So it's a special thing, okay? So keep that in mind. Not everybody gets to shop Cachet. Only the customers of those consultants that attended convention get to shop on Thursday. Even us as consultants, we don't get to shop on Thursday, okay? So it's first roll out to the customers, and then on Friday, the consultants get to shop. So we want to make sure that everybody who is a fanatic, part of I Got Your Bling, has the opportunity to shop, okay? When you shop on my website, it does come up under Jewels Gems Jewelry because that is our former name. And so the link is there on my page. All you got to do is click on that link and hop on in, purchase whatever you want to purchase, and the credit comes my way regardless, okay? My thing is I'm not so much as concerned about the credit as I am concerned about you having first access to those items because those are exclusive pieces. Again, they are stainless steel, rhodium, 18 karat gold, and a host of other things. And the spread is going to be very simple but plentiful. So we want to make sure that you guys get on there and get your choices through. Okay, so do not forget to do that. And thank you for commenting, Fanatic. Melissa, we appreciate you. All right, next up is going to be 4148. 4148. So you guys make sure you get over to my page. Make sure that you are registering for that Cachet line, okay? You don't want to miss out on that. Even if you only get yourself one piece, try and start your collection now. Okay, see that small... Let me get my... Just a second. Let me see if I can... I want to put this up. Let me put it up so you can see it. See that small heart and the cross? That is your beautiful necklace. Small heart and a cross. Hello, Erlene. Hello, hello. Thank you for popping on. How are you? Thank you, thank you. Queen Diva in the house. This is a dainty, dainty cross. And you have that heart. And this is number 4148. 4148. And it is super adorable. Look at that. 4148 for that one. 4148. Thank you for sprinkling the love. We appreciate that. 4148 for that one. We are taking a look at some dainty necklaces, some initials. He's doing good. He was here last night. He's resting this morning, but he was definitely here last night. All right, next up is 4149. 4149. Well, he was cutting up yesterday. These are your earrings. 4149. 4149. This one is an initial, and I want you to take a look at this. This one is iridescent. Now, this is the initial C, but remember, we have other initials available. So we call it multi, okay? We call it multi. And under that multicolor, if you want to know what initials we do have some left. So you can just comment your initial that you want, and we will let you know whether or not we have it. This is the multicolored C, and this is 4149. 4149. 4149. And these chains are so dainty, okay? But they are made for you to be able to wear them, and you can layer them. There's so many different things you can do with them. So we want to make certain that we get them out to you. We had them out debuting at our vending event as well, and they were hot sellers, and so we said we're gonna bring them out again. And then we have this one, which is somewhat new to you guys, 4150, 4150, and this is in gold, okay, because we know everybody always likes to have something in gold. So these are the complimentary earrings in gold. Notice you have that fine chain, and here is your S in gold. Now keep in mind that that is the S. We have other letters available. Here it is, so you can see how it hangs on the chain. And that is the letter S, and that is 4150. 4150. So we have very, very, very nice weather here in the Bay Area this whole week. Very nice weather, like 80s inland. I'm by the bay, but 80s inland. And then as you make your way by the bay, like late 70s, early to late 70s during the day, and then 60s at night. Beautiful. Okay. What'd you say, hon? Beautiful weather, beautiful weather. So we want to make sure you guys pay attention to that, because y'all need to be getting over here to the bay, okay? And I don't know what you're doing, what you're waiting for, but this is the place to be. We got some beautiful weather. I know other places are having inclement weather right now, but not us, not here, not now. Next up is 4151. 4151 is fun, a lot of fun. These are your complimentary earrings for that. Now remember, the complimentary earrings are just that. They're complimentary. They give them to you. Sometimes they're sizable, sometimes they're dainty. But here's what I like about them. It's how you wear these that makes a difference. First of all, if you have a second hole in your ear, put in a second hole, put a nice big earring in the front hole. If not, wear them during the day when you have your hair, like how I have my hair down. I have on an earring, but sometimes when you have your hair down, you don't want your hair to connect with your earring because your hair gets wrapped around your earring and things. So sometimes you just want something simple. That's the time to wear it. And then you can magnify your outfit in the evening by putting on a larger or upgrading in the earring to a larger earring at night. Okay, so keep that in mind. That's one way to accessorize with a purpose. Okay, and here is your beautiful teddy bear. This is 4151. 4151. Isn't he adorable? 4151. And let me put him on the bus. This has got to be the cutest thing ever. 4151. 4151. And as you guys come in, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thank you for joining. We know that the times vary. So thank you very much for being on with us. We appreciate you. Again, this is 4151. 4151. So thank you for coming in. Yes, I know it's beautiful in San Diego. My son is there too, Melissa. I know it is. It stays beautiful there. And that's what people don't understand. Our California weather, I mean, we're pretty consistent, right? We have a little bit of rain, but we're really consistent. We have mostly sunshine, mostly all the time. And that's why they call it sunny California. Don't get it twisted, y'all. Sunny California. All right, here's the next one. This one is an owl, okay? 4152. It is an owl, all right? I know The state seems small when you look at it on the map, but it is long. So we do have a lot of land that is covered with, you know, um, people living. We have some rural areas, but mostly we have a pretty good sized state. And you can tell that just by like election time and the delegates and all of that. That is your earring, and here is your owl. All right, he's a big dude. And let me put that on the necklace bust for you to take a look at. So you want to always do that. And we do now. Melissa has spoken. We do pay for this weather. Absolutely. It is a very expensive state, to say the least. It is a very expensive state. So yes, we do pay for this weather. Here you are. That is your owl. Look at the body of it with that kind of mother of pearl type looking stone in there. It's so pretty. Let me get it up close. Look at that. It is just beautiful. 4152. 4152. But the other thing is, it's always also one of the places to vacation to, because we have Disneyland. We don't have Disney World, but we have Disneyland. And a lot of people come here just for that, because it is a smaller scale of Disney World, but a very nice place for your family to travel to. And people just want to come to California. They want to come to Cali. So it's always all good. It's always all good. Now, I do have some bracelets that I'm bringing up with some of these pieces. So this next set is 4153, and it is a two-piece set. 4153, and it is a two-piece set. So I want to show you this one. We are recapping our 4153. Sorry, wrong side. Trying to show you those pink earrings. Now you have this pearlized chain. And then it comes down to the medallion. And on that medallion, you have that open heart. And then you have that pink teardrop. So let me get that on. Super cute. 4153. I do like the fact that it has a lanyard clip in the front. So it could act like a short lanyard if you wanted to clip a badge on. The clip here is large enough to hold something else. So that's 4153. And then we paired it up with this beautiful exclusive bracelet. And this dropped at convention time, 4153. And it is stretchy. I want to make sure you get a chance to see that. Beautiful, beautiful bracelet. 3 layers. You have that decorated heart in the center, pink rhinestones, decoration on the sides, as you can see, and it's stretchy. 4153. 4153 for that set. 4153. Melissa, do you live near Mira Mesa, or are you what part of San Diego? Because I know now that my son is there, I know there's different parts of San Diego. For those of you guys who haven't visited San Diego, visit San Diego. And if you just coming on, thank you for joining us. We appreciate you. Push that button and sprinkle the love. Let everybody know we in the building. All right. Thank you very much for coming on. We are showing some classics right now. Okay. This next necklace up is going to be 4154. 4154. And this is a classic. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Donna D. All right, this is 4154. Here are your complimentary earrings for this one. You have that dainty white rhinestone. And this one is one of my favorites. It's called What a Gem. It is a blockbuster favorite. You just have that single rhinestone. What you up to today, Donna D? Oh, you live in Claremont. Okay. All right. This is 4154. 4154. And there is your stone. 4154. I am familiar with it. Absolutely. 4154. 4154. For me, Melissa, my favorite thing to do when I come to San Diego, I do visit my son, of course. But I love to go past San Diego to Temecula. That's one of my favorite places to go. I'm in love with Temecula. I can be in Temecula all day, every day, and I have a fantastic time. Loving it. Next up is 4155. It's like my most favorite place to go. And I just relax, and I'm sure you know where Temecula is. And also, I like Marietta as well, because right next door to Temecula, I get a chance to kind of dine in Marietta. You know, you cleaning up. I heard that, Donna D. I am not mad at you. This is 4155. These are your complimentary earrings. Notice that all these earrings this morning have been rather dainty. And here is your necklace. But I love doing the SoCal that way. So I stop in San Diego, continue on to Temecula, then come back. My son lives in Mira Mesa. Mira Mesa. Here we are. This is 4155. Now look at all the different colors in these stones, and the fact that the chain also has that rhinestone all away the way around. Okay, 4155. 4155, and that is your close-up view of that. 4155. Yeah, it's a big area. San Diego is huge, so you know that. But I just love to just continue on and go into Temecula. And I do come back to San Diego though. I can't not come to San Diego. All right, next up is 4156. 4156. 4156. These are your beautiful earrings for this ensemble. Now this one has stones, and the stones are around the pearl are blue. Okay, so I want to make sure I keep this straight when I'm showing you. So you have a little hint of a blue stone right above the pearls. Yes, I certainly will try and let you know. Hopefully I don't forget to let you know. Sometimes I'm just there before I know it. I don't always get a chance to like prepare. So yes, sometimes I'm like, okay, I'm going. But I'm looking now because I know that airfare varies going from the Bay Area to your area. This necklace is 4156, and that is your pearl necklace. 4156. 4156. And I paired it up with this beautiful stretchy bracelet. Big pearl there. 4156. That is your set. 4156. 4156. It would sure be nice. It's we have several people that are in that area because Darcel is there, and Jackie Nye is there, in San Diego, and I'm trying to think who else is there. Aisha is there. There's several people. Aisha, when she comes on, it's Aisha SFN. She's there, and a couple other people. I never really drive down, Melissa. I almost always fly. I almost always fly. It's it's not that it's a long drive, but I'm just kind of one that just like to hop on the plane and get there. Welcome, and thank you guys for coming on. We appreciate you. My name is Kelli Caro. I'm coming in all the way live because I got your bling, and I'm coming in all the way live from the San Francisco Bay Area. We're looking at 4157 right now. 4157. And this is an animal. It's a dog, a poodle necklace. 4157. 4157. And I just never drive down that far anymore. We've done it several times. And especially we would drive to Arizona a lot. And that was one of my husband's favorite drive. 4157 is the next one up. And on that drive, we have to go through 5. Well, you can go 99 too, but we go Highway 5. 4157. 4157. Right. I know you exactly. And Aisha. Okay, there you go. So you know what I'm talking about. This is your poodle, 4157. That is your blue poodle. 4157 for the blue poodle. 4157. And let me put it on the bus. So who was the one who started watching me first? Was it Jackie, you? Because I know Aisha was after one of you, but who was first? You or Jackie? Or Darcel? There is your poodle. And that is 4157. 4157. 4157. And then after 4157, we are now going to look at 4158. 4158. 4158. And that's the same poodle, but just in pink. 4158. 4158. And here is 41. And on the wrong side. 4158. Kel is showing you nothing all morning. 4158. 4158. And this is the same poodle. He's just in pink. So she's in pink. The boy is in blue. The girl is in pink. And there is your poodle. 4158. 4158 for her. Isn't she adorable? Absolutely cute. 4158. 4158. You were first, Melissa? Okay, I wasn't sure who was first. I knew somebody was first, but I'll remember that. Because I didn't say that when I wished you happy birthday because I didn't want to mess that up. And I wasn't sure who was first. But I knew from one of your shares, I got multiple people. And that was from you. So thank you very much for sharing. That means the most to me. You just sprinkled the love all the way out there. I can't thank you enough for that. That is amazing. Amazing, amazing. All right. So that was 4158. So next up is going to be 4159. 4159. And that is just incredible. And then did Charles come from you too, or did Charles come from oh man, I don't know. I just got my mind just left me for a second. Man, my mind just went away for a second. Stretchy bracelet, 4159. 4159. So you have these shiny discs, and then you have that glittery disc, 4159. And that is your bracelet, 4159. And it's stretchy, okay? 4159. Then everyone else throughout the years. Yes, that's what I was going to say. Yes. It's been a long time. Do you realize it's been almost 7 years? 4159. 4159. That's 4159. Then we have 4160. 4160. Ah, that's so nice. Thank you. 4160. That is your blue. This is your stretchy band. Now on this one, you have a little bit of antique silver around it. Stretchy, you've got those pearls sitting in between. And this is 4160. 4160. 4160. Yep, we growing old together. You got that right. Because I was just telling someone this morning that the time has come. Um, okay, next is rose gold. Rose gold, 4161. Rose gold, 4161. It's a beautiful thing though, isn't it? 4161. This is a hammered rose gold, 4161. It's a beautiful thing. 4161. And a blessing, right? 4161. That's the whole key with having your own business. I don't care what it is. No matter what business you're in, the key is to be consistent. If you're consistent, then you can constantly sell. And that's one thing you can always say about me is I've always been consistent. I've constantly gone live, and whether it be 5 days a week, 2 days a week, 3 days a week, it doesn't matter. I've always been live. 4162 from day one. 4162. Now I started out doing 3 days, and then I went to 6 days, and then I went back to 3 days, and then I went to 2 days, and now I'm back to 6 days. So there you go. 4162. And look at that. You have that filigree pattern, and then this is your pink pearls, and that's stretchy. 4162. So it's a blessing, a true blessing. 4162. Thank you for joining. Go on ahead and tap the screen and say hello. Let me know you are in the building. We are looking at an array of bracelets right now. This is 4162. Most of the ones I've shown thus far are stretchy. This next one up is exactly that as well. 4163 is what's next. Let's see. Melissa says, yes, it is, Kelly. And I want to compliment you. You have come a long way since I started with you. You're always positive and you never give up on your blessing. God has truly blessed you. Yes, exactly, Melissa. I feel that blessing. Thank you so much. It is an incredible feeling to know that you follow through, right? Don't get me wrong. There's always more that you can do. So I can always do more, but I always show up. And that's one thing. If you're going to do anything minimally, you have to show up like regularly. 4163 is this new next number. 4163. You have to like show up. You got to show up for yourself, right? Now 4163. Look at this. This is a beautiful filigree bracelet with white stones. Doesn't this remind you of some type of a, I don't know, for me, like a regal gate or something like that? So fire. 4163. 4163. Yeah, you have to show up for yourself. And if you show up, then people will show up for you, right? Or maybe I should say show up with you, because it really is a joint venture. You got to, but you got to be present. You can't just not do something. You got to be present. And that makes a difference. So that's why I always show up. That's why I always make sure I don't, cut corners. I try and do my best to be here. Although my schedule will be varying for the next coming weeks, just because we have a few things going on. So we have some trainings coming up. As I told you guys, we were lucky enough to get an invitation to go to training at the home office in Utah. So we'll be doing that. Here are your angel wings in gold. 4164. 4164. Your angel wings in gold. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And it's stretchy. Remember, we're looking at stretchies right now. 4164. This is beautiful. 4164. That is something. Look at that. 4164 for that one. Then next we have a brown pearl. 4165. 4165. So yeah, it's amazing, and I feel blessed to have everybody sitting with me. I feel blessed for that. 4165. Look at that overlay on that bead. Stretchy. 4165. Look at that. And you have this beautiful disco ball. 4165. 4165. And that's brown, okay? 4165. 4165. Then we have 4166. 4166. I know there were lives where you had no one ordering, but you never gave up. No, because it's not about that. Selling is not going to always happen on every show. And that's one thing that I try to get anyone who does go live, who we converse about this opportunity or something. It's bigger than that. It's more than that. It's about building relationships. This is your next one, 4166. It's about the variety that you show. Sometimes you will have shows where you don't sell anything. Sometimes you will have shows where you don't have anyone watching. But you have to act like you're showing to the world. And you have to act like you're selling to the masses. Because that's what gets you where you have to be, right? So this is 4166. 4166. And that is a true gold picket fence style stretchy bracelet. And then you have those pressed rhinestones in there. 4166. Because, yeah, I mean, if you don't, people tend to think like, oh, well, me, nobody was on my live. Okay. But then what about the people who come on and watch it afterwards? Or maybe people who want to support you, but they feel like you're not going to show up if you don't make a sale. There's so many different ways that you can handle yourself with regards to your business and sales. So if you limit yourself to one way and that one way is not working, then, that I don't know what to tell you, except for there's other ways, lots of ways. And I always sell, you got to sell all ways. So every day I make a sale some way, somehow. 4167 is the next bracelet, 4167. And this one is black. And that's a double layer. And it's stretchy. Remember, we're looking at stretch. 4167. So it's always a blessing to me. Sometimes just conversing, just having somebody on watching, having conversation, building relationships. That's where it's at. 4167. 4167. Because trust me, there are people who go on your lives after to see if you sold anything. And let them look. Because you're going to see some days, you're going to see a lot, and some days you might not see nothing at all. It's okay. And if you don't never see anything, it's all right. That's not what my motivator is. My motivator is making sure that I get that variety out there. 4168 is next. 4168. And Melissa, you know what I'm talking about because you've been on my lives when I have 40 people watching, right? Here we are, or 35 at least, right? 4168. And this is a fuchsia pink with a blue turquoise. And that is stretchy. At least that. And that has been long time coming. And sometimes it's just, things change, Facebook algorithms, all kinds of different things change. And when they change, you got to roll with it. These are your stretchy bracelets that we're looking at, 4168. So, you know, if you know anyone else, let them know that. Like, don't give up, especially on yourself. You don't give up before just somebody else will give up. You give up. I can't even speak. You never give up. You keep going. You keep pushing like the little man who could, or whatever you call it. The little, I don't know what it is. The little train or whatever it was who could. Um, and I still do dropsies. I, I was dropping everything. Remember? I drop everything. I still do, Melissa. I still drop them. I can't help it. Sometimes I still be dropping. Some days I'm butterfingers. And would you believe that I fall a lot too? So I have to be careful because I'm clumsy. 4169 is next. 4169. This is our next stretchy bracelet. Ooh, look at this one. This one, you have all kinds of rhinestones, and then you have that baguette, and then you have that beautiful rhinestone in there. So pretty. Let me turn it this way so I can stretch it more. 4169, and still got the dropsies. But you know what? Now I have a dropsy pass, so I don't have to worry about that so much. Because you know, once Paula came on and gave me my dropsy pass, I can drop as many as I want. Can drop all day long. Nobody can say anything about it.
What?
4169. If she was watching, she would say, no, 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 you're limited. No, I'm not limited. I'm not limited. That says drop all you want. It did. I did that, but it didn't work, honey. All right, that was weird. My phone is on do not disturb, but my son broke through my do not disturb call. Can you call him, honey? All right, so we were looking at 4170, 4170, 4170, and that is your beautiful, beautiful green. It's like a lime green. Lime green. Well, I don't drop as much as I used to, but I still drop, Melissa. I be dropping a lot, trust me. I mean, I get it in still, but I'm doing better. This one has a chain link in the middle. Okay, 4170. So we gonna keep trying though. I'm gonna tell you that. I'm not gonna stop even if I drop. Oh well, they just fall. You know what I'm saying? Stop where they are. All right, next we have 4171. 4171. 4171. Did you call him, huh? 41. No, because if you don't, honey, he's gonna call back again. 4171. He knows I'm home. 4171. And this is stretchy. 4171. Leave it open, babe. 4171. And that's lime green, stretchy. This is pretty. Look at this. 4171. This one is very interesting too. This is it has like a, I don't know, it's like a black petal flower. So pretty. Look at that. And that's how it's made. It's made with um like different petals, not a full blown daisy. And look at the overlay. I'm sorry, this is 4172. 4172. 4172. And this is stretchy. Look at the overlay. So pretty. 4172 for that one. 4172. One thing that I will tell you that helps with your dropping and stuff like that, especially if you're a consultant and you're watching, you sometimes have to know your speed, because that's when I used to drop a lot. I used to try and show fast, and I used to have my bust pre-dressed, so I would bring up a bust in front of you and it had all the pieces on it, and then I'm taking them off and they're falling off because I had them on by clips. But I still will go back to that once I get into my home and I have more room. I'm doing it again. 4173. Sorry about that. 4173. I keep going backwards on these pieces. Here are your stones for this one. So this is blue, okay? And then you have these blue oiled. They have an overlay on them in the sunburst, okay? Or not sunburst, but in the medallion. It's got like a oil spill kind of overlay on that. That is 4173. 4173, and that's stretchy. And that's the blue. And then we have 4174, which is the pink, okay? 4174, which is the pink. Just like the blue, it also has the overlay. So pretty. 4174. Look at Tim. Tim, I'm getting into your neck of the woods. Look at that one. That's the pink. So pretty. So pretty. Look at that. 4174. And that is stretchy, okay? Now here's what I like about these. Stack them. You don't have to wear them all at the same time. You can wear different colors. You can stack them. Lots of things you can do. There you go. And that is 4173 for the blue and 4174 for the pink. Okay, 4173 and 4174. Then we have 4175. 4175. And 4175 is blue. Okay, look at that. That is also stretchy. That's blue. What I like about this one is look at how those silver centers around that rhinestone with that blue encase. It's so pretty. This is 4175. 4175. You see it. I know you see it, Tim. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. 4175. 4175. You ought to be glad I didn't have a whole oil spill show, Tim, because I sure was about to, okay? I sure was about to. I was sure thinking about it. Next up is 4176. 4176. Uh-oh. 4176 got to come out of the bag, y'all. 4176. I was sure thinking about it, but I didn't. 4176. Hold on, we got a faux pas with this one. 4176. It's only because you never know what you are up against with oil spill, and oil spill is my jam. And there was one point where we could not keep one piece of oil spill in stock. So I'm like Tim was locked and loaded with the oil spill. This is 4176. And I mean, I still have a lot. I am very locked and loaded with my oil spill. 4176. Look at this one. Now we are into the hinge. Okay. So this opens in the back. It's a hinge. Okay. And so you open it and then it closes. And this is just dripping with gems. 4176. And that has a hinge back, okay? 4176. That is a beauty. 4176. 4176 for that bracelet. So we have we had a great time with our oil spill, and it's still to this day, it still has its way within our collections that we have. It's just something that's just out there, and it just continues to show and show and show. And we love it. Next up is going to be 4177. 4177. And this is a chain link bracelet. So it has a clasp closure on here. It has nice layers to it, and it's very has a lot of volume. Let's say it that way. Here we are. Look at that, and that is silver. And this one you can also wear multiples at a time to enhance the look. 4177, and I'll show you what I mean. Let me open another one and put it on so you can see it. 4177. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Because it's just so thick and beautiful. It's like a bush. It just gives you more and more look. Let me get two of the sides. So see, you can just stack them, and you just get more volume. So that's 4177. 4177. 4177 for that one. Then we have an urban, 4178. 4178. And on our urbans, it's a wrap and a snap. So it goes around, you wrap it around, and then it snaps. And that is 4178. 4178. And this, when we say urban, yes, we mean it is part of our men's line, but it can be worn by a gent or a female. This one is especially nice. I love the way it's kind of roped around with that suede. That is your back. It mimics the look on both sides. You have 3 snaps on one side so you can adjust it accordingly. And that is the look once you put it around your wrist. And that is 4178. 4178. Super cute. 4178. And our last bracelet of the day is going to be a cuff. 4179. 4179. So we want y'all to check us out on Mondays and Wednesdays at 6 p.m., Tuesdays and Thursdays at 10 a.m., Saturday morning at 8 a.m., and Sunday evening at 8 p.m. respectively. This is 4179. 4179. And this is a cuff bracelet, okay? So that means you come on this bracelet on the side, you spin it, and then it's fitting to your wrist, okay? You can push to tighten, pull to open, you can turn to the side and take it back off, okay? That is 4179. 4179 for that one. So guys, we want to make sure that we give thanks to you for joining us on our show today. Make sure that we thank you for sprinkling and spreading the love as you always do. Make sure to remind you to shop our site for the cachet line that's dropping on Thursday. We want to make sure that you know that the link is inside of the comments. So go inside the comments and shop that cachet, okay? Thank you. We'll see you on our next live show. Have a good day. Bye-bye.